All right, should be good there. Okay. So, do you think that I should pick up Three Houses first and play it? Okay. Yeah. Because they have it used at GameStop, and I've got like a $20 credit there, so I can really get it for like $20.
Oh, dude, that's a steal.
Yeah.
And like honestly, I know you said you were apprehensive about the 4 route or I guess there's 4 routes.
Which I wouldn't be able to do all 4 of them, but
I've only played through 1 and I'm about to finish the other, like another one. So
okay. If I get it, I'll text you and have you guide me on what the best route that should go for.
Oh fuck yeah! One second,
how far I get.
I mean, if you want the shortest route, which is the one I did first, not knowing it was the shortest, but
yeah,
it's Edelgard's route, the girl. I think hers is only like 18 chapters or so, whereas the other ones are like 20, 21, 22.
Oh, that's cool. Monster Hunter Wilds has a prologue demo now for the PS5 and Xbox that carries it over to the main game.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Wonder if that means, well, you probably won't get like a Switch 2 release until probably next year.
Yeah, I'm really itching. I'm really itching to play Resident Evil 2 again. I'm gonna wait for the inevitable Switch 2 release. And hopefully they do. I mean, I doubt they would do a 2, 3, 4 and a Veronica bundle, but maybe a 2, 3, and 4 bundle, and then Veronica separate.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think they would do. I don't think they would do Veronica in it.
No, it's too many, too much value. And you know what, Capcom, you got it.
I'll tell you what, they do deliver value though.
Yes, they do. All right, are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Broscast, episode 319. My name is Harrison. I am joined by my brother Nick, as always. Nick, how you doing on this Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Tuesday?
It's like Christmas, dude. Came early.
Yeah, we'll talk about it here in a moment after we talk about what we've been playing, but I'm pretty hyped, dude. This game looks unbelievable. So
I cannot wait to talk about this.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed yesterday, and you texted me. I was hoping it was going to be a Zelda thing, but honestly, like this direct was so good, and I was already like, Fire Emblem is not my number 1 series, but I've always kind of been on the cusp of these games,
right there,
and I think this is going to be the one that like really gets me in. I played Engage, I never beat it, I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I think the story just didn't appeal to me at all. Like it was kind of a nothing burger of a story.
The story in Engage sucked, and I did not like the character designs in Engage either. They were too anime-y. Yeah. Almost like all of them were like VTubers.
Yeah. That's kind of how it felt.
Yeah.
The story just wasn't compelling. Like it just wasn't super interested in me. So I'm glad this one looks awesome, and I may be playing through Three Houses for the first time. So we'll see. I got to get through Final Fantasy first, which I'm almost 40 hours into. So yeah. But Nick, before we talk about what we've been playing, how was your week?
Week was okay. Kind of got a cold last week. That kind of like lasted into the weekend a little bit. Wasn't too bad, but like I hate working when I have a cold, which kind of sucks. And then obviously like having a child in the mix also complicates things because you gotta take care of him, but like, damn, I kind of feel shitty.
Yeah.
And then my wife got sick. Yesterday she started feeling bad,
Oh no.
and then we have like a nanny for maybe for the next year. But we have a nanny, and she got sick, so she called out
God.
yesterday. And
No.
Alicia's parents aren't here, and our parents are in High Point, so it's
Yeah.
a bit of a drive.
I'm sure mom would have came up there if
I called her, and she had some doctor's appointments that she couldn't move.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we had to like switch off working and taking care of him during the day, and luckily like my day wasn't too busy yesterday, and
Yeah.
neither was Alicia's, but
That's good.
yeah, it's like damn, like
Is she feeling any better? Or is she still feeling pretty
she's still feeling kind of rough.
nasty? Yeah.
And it sucked because we like Monday morning we were coming off of a really, really bad night of sleep for Pierce. Like really shitty, and I was looking forward to going to work and just sitting
Yeah.
in my chair. and then we got the text. I was like, oh damn.
Well,
But it was okay. It was a fun day anyways.
good.
But yeah, so it was an okay week, but on the up and up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, week was good. I did see Spider-Man on Saturday,
Nice.
and no spoilers, obviously.
He dies.
Yeah, he dies. This is probably the best Spider-Man movie. I
I
think.
think of all time, like above Tobey Maguire.
Man, I think so. Like this is like the first time, like, and it's such a contained story. It has. I mean, there's other MCU characters in it. Obviously the Hulk is in it. It's been in the trailers, but it for the first time it felt like a truly contained New York City story that we loved. The small time, the small time Spider-Man
Yeah.
going against like crazy odds. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, maybe a rewatching of like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 1 and 2. I know, like, especially the second one is up there, some of the best superhero movies ever. But yeah, so many heartfelt moments in this. Man, yeah, Tom Holland is such a good Spider-Man, such a good Peter Parker.
Can you go through the general premise of it without spoiling anything? Like I know it's coming off the back of No Way Home and the implications of that movie. Does it continue that?
It does. So yeah, it's basically the story of like everyone, like obviously no one knows who Spider-Man is anymore. And it's basically the story of Spider-Man being alone. Like he's having to deal with all this alone. Like he has no one to talk to. Obviously he has like, friends and like the NYPD and stuff like that, but they don't know his identity, but yeah, he's kind of, he's still following, Ned and Mary Jane, seeing and he's watching like TikTok reels or TikTok stories or Instagram reels of them going through college and graduating, and he's just on the outside.
That sucks.
So it's a very emotional story, for sure. And then there's this mysterious enemy that comes in, and I don't even want to spoil the power because I don't know if that's been in the trailer, but it's a really creepy power. So yeah, it's a great story. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. It got dusty in that theater. Sure. And it had some genuine surprises. Like I did, like the main villain didn't get spoiled for me at all. I kind of kept away from, try your best to keep away from spoilers online. But like, the Punisher was in the movie. Frank Castle, he was in the trailers. He's fantastic. He plays more of a role in this movie than I thought he would. Like I thought he would just be in a couple scenes, but he's in most of the movie, which is awesome. I love Frank Castle as a character. So yeah, really, really cool.
Nice. I figured he would have a big role, but
yeah,
I mean, just based off of the marketing, but
yeah. As far as like implications to the MCU, it could be a big implication based off of who the main villain is and what that carries on over into the next MCU movies. Didn't really touch on Doomsday at all. I figured it probably wouldn't. Um, but yeah, it's fantastic. Highly recommend it. I think it did like record numbers, like the second highest grossing film of all time, right behind Endgame,
Yeah,
which is
domestically.
yeah, domestically, which is insane. And actually, I think domestically it broke the record. I think worldwide it
Worldwide, it didn't get close, I don't think.
yeah.
'Cause
I want to say I want to say it was second.
it was second, but I don't think, because didn't Endgame do like 2 billion in a weekend?
No,
Or is that
it was like right under a billion.
really?
I think
Worldwide?
so. Yeah, worldwide. I think
Box office.
it was like 900 something worldwide, I believe, for Spider-Man.
It did 1.2 billion
Okay.
globally.
Okay.
And then what is this one called? Spider-Man
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. Brand New Day did 932 million,
932 million.
which is still crazy.
Huge for, you know, obviously Spider-Man is probably the most popular superhero like of all time. Like those movies always do exceptionally well, and this one reviewed very well, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's
People
fantastic
people show up for Spider-Man
for sure. Yeah.
in a way that they don't show up for like Superman, even Iron Man. Like, yeah, I guess people just have such a fondness for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think he has that global appeal. You know?
He does. He does. And like, I don't know, if you ever go to a superhero party, like I guarantee like 9 out of 10 kids are wearing Spider-Man these days. Like it's
Yeah.
just that popular, but you know. So really good movie. Loved it a lot. And excited for Doomsday. Like I'm more excited, not because of the implications from this movie specifically, but like finally we get like an actually really good Marvel movie that we haven't had in a long time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see what they do with Doomsday.
I'm interested because the Doomsday trailer didn't blow me away. It just felt like a bunch of scenes of characters that we remember fondly just standing there in a group.
Yeah.
Like, see, these guys are together.
These guys are
This is the Avengers.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see like the trailer number 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, it was really good. All right, let's dive over into what we've been playing. I'll briefly just touch on Splatoon Raiders. I'm getting towards the end. I think I'm gonna push through. I did play some more today. I've done everything that you can do. I've collected all of the the scrolls. I've collected all of the like I've done all the major raids. Collected every item that you can collect. So I'm now working through the end game, which is called like the bottomless pit or whatever.
Bottomless buffet.
Yeah, bottomless buffet. And I think there's 100 levels that you have to do to get the true ending, and then it actually I think continues on forever. I guess I'm not really sure how long it actually goes to, but it's more of an endless mode. So I'm getting real close. Just a matter of kind of grinding through it. And luckily, like if you die when you're trying to do a run, because it's a run of 3 levels, you get a lot of experience. So I would say every 2 to 3 attempts, you're going to level up. So it's not a huge grind. You just kind of mentally prepare yourself that it's kind of a longer one. Not the hardest, but a long one.
It is kind of a crazy ask for the true ending.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty close to. I'm at like level 81. Yeah. So I have a couple more groupings of levels to go. But it's a grind, dude. Like
it is.
And I haven't grinded that much outside of just doing the like.
Have you done everything else that you can do?
I haven't done all the spicy raids yet.
Okay.
And I have not collected all the scrolls.
Okay.
So I still have more stuff to do.
Yeah.
But that being said, like I am having a ton of fun, like continuing to revamp and upgrade my gadgets. Like I have a pretty good system right now. I have the whirlwind thing that you throw down, the torque something that you throw down,
like the torque screw something.
Yeah, so I throw it down and then I do the blast boot to jump into that area, and then I jump bomb up in the air, and then I have like my slow float on, so I descend slowly and I can just shoot
Yeah.
people. And
Oh
then by
yeah.
the time I'm like almost at the ground, I can repeat
Yeah.
those three.
Rinse and repeat. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the
It's
it's just so
so
good.
it's
And
fun.
then you can like further upgrade them. You can upgrade their like like their overall damage
Yeah.
via the what is it, like the equipment.
Yeah. You can tinker and like upgrade your
Upgrade.
individual gadget items and
Yeah, the
upgrade
gadget
their
upgrade.
and within the items or within the gadgets, you can upgrade like the individual um like ability or upgrade within there. I think you
Yeah.
can only do it once from what I've seen. But yeah,
Yeah, you can only do it
just
once.
so many customization options. And any other game where it asked me to do 100 levels of, and granted, it's not really 100 because like it starts at 50 once you beat the main game, so it's really 50 levels that you're doing um, to get to floor 100. I think it starts you out at floor 50, and then you make your way down.
I
Um,
think it's I think it's 20.
maybe it's 20.
Yeah, I think
Either
it's
way,
definitely
it doesn't start you at floor one. Like
yeah.
you start where you left off with the final boss of the game. Any other game that would ask me to do that, I would tell them to go screw themselves. But the gameplay loop of this game is so addicting that it's just one of those like one more run, and
Yep.
then 10 runs later, you're like, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna be playing this all night instead of jumping into something else. I did that a couple of nights ago where I really wanted to play Final Fantasy, and I was like, let me just do a few runs of Splatoon, and I ended up playing like 2 hours of Splatoon
Oh,
instead.
yeah. It eats away your time. I was doing the
Yeah,
same thing with Fire Emblem because I wanna get back, like, I wanna finish up the route with Dimitri, the Blue Lions, and
yeah,
I'm so close. I have, like, 2 chapters left, which equates to maybe 2 to 3 hours, but I keep getting sucked back into Splatoon because I
yeah,
wanna it just has such a good loop. It's got a really great gameplay to upgrade, to grind, loot, and yes, I'll probably be done with it after I reach stage 100. I don't think I'm gonna
yeah.
go beyond that and
I
continue
mean,
with
if there's no incentives, then yeah, I don't see unless something else opens up after that, which would be insane. But
yeah, I
yeah,
I
that's when I'll stop too.
I do think there's a really good opportunity for Nintendo to occasionally drop a raid that you can
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah. They're like do like a couple free raids, a couple months from now or
Mhm.
a few weeks from now or something. Maybe do an event or something with the extra XP that you can let you have, and then yeah, and then eventually, like I would love like a paid expansion for this at like a whole new island or something like that to go through. I think that
Yeah.
would be. I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
options are kind of limited or unlimited with what they can do because I mean they could just literally create just a few more levels and
Create a new island.
yeah. So
Yeah, I think there's a lot they could do with this game to expand the longevity beyond what we already have, and what we already have is a pretty expansive game for the price. So I think they'll do something. I
yeah,
think this game's already a success. Like we essentially know that it sold over 1,000,000 in Japan.
we'll get the report
Basically,
Thursday morning
it
or
won't
Wednesday.
include Splatoon
Oh, that's right because it came out. And
in
okay,
July. They
yeah,
might
okay.
mention it like they did with Tomodachi Life.
I bet if it's over like 100 or over like a million, they might throw it in there
Yeah,
or something like that. Maybe
maybe.
we'll see.
Um,
But yeah, Splatoon Raiders highly recommend. Like this is I mean, we said it last week, but I mean, that just kind of furthers the point. But this is easily like one of the best Switch 2 games, and there's a bunch. There's a bunch of really good ones, and this one's up there and one of the best.
top 3.
Yeah, especially bang for your buck too. So
I keep saying top 3 as in like as if the top 3 consists of like 5 games, but
what is your top like Bonanza, Raiders, Star Fox?
I mean Pacopia is probably in there.
Okay, yeah. I was going first party, but yeah, I would
Well,
throw
okay, yeah.
Pacopia in there.
If we're going first party, then yeah,
Yeah.
those 3 for sure.
I don't know. I think Pacopia and tomorrow the DLC comes out, which I'm very excited for. Yeah, Pacopia, Raiders, Bonanza, maybe. I don't know. Those might
Wow,
flip flop.
Bonanza.
I'm not sure.
Huh.
Yeah, Raiders is just it's pure fun, man. Like it's like I haven't really gotten I mean, I've gotten a little bit frustrated when you die, but it's just circumstances. Like you positioned yourself in a bad spot, and it was your fault essentially. So
Yeah, you're not getting like there's no cheap losses.
yeah,
And you're not getting screwed over. Like you know what you're
there's
getting.
been a couple times where I've been like near the edge and I've gotten blasted over, and it essentially took my life away. So that's a little frustrating. But again, it's my own fault because that's where I went to. So
right, you made that choice.
yeah. Rebirth. I've been playing more of that. I'm about 40 hours in. Nick, I think I asked you last, do you remember where you stopped at?
I do. Yeah. It was I think it was either chapter 12 or chapter 14.
Okay. I'm on chapter 9.
Okay. It's an area where you get like a big vehicle, wherever that is.
That's like chapter 8, I believe.
There's another big vehicle.
There's another big vehicle. Okay.
Wait, which big vehicle? Which one are you talking about?
This is the one you get after you go to that like amusement park area, and you find Barrett's friend, and then you get awarded the Barrett gets accused of like shooting up a lobby, and you have to basically prove his innocence, and then you get awarded a vehicle that you can drive around the area in.
Is it like a really big vehicle?
It's a really big, yeah. It's like a really big like land vehicle, like a big like Humvee or something, kind of.
You know what? Maybe I made it past that chapter.
Yeah, because I'm on chapter 9. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a big game. I love it. It's so stupid. God, it is so cheesy. Again, I've said this before, but it's so good, man. Like yeah.
Oh wait, 12. I think I'm on chapter 12 because there's only 14 chapters.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, spoiler.
I mean, I'm in like the 5th area now. I think like I'm in the past the wooded area or in the wooded area, something like that.
Okay.
So I'm pretty far into it.
I got to go back and finish this.
Yeah, that's my goal. Get it done within the next couple weeks. I mean, I'll have it way done before Revelation comes out, but I wanna then go back and watch the Revelation trailer, because I'm starting to see like the weapons and stuff that are in the Revelation trailer.
Yeah,
I've seen those like up close for the first time. The combat just continues to be just some of the best combat I've ever played in a video game. It's so satisfying.
and you like it better than remake, right?
Yeah, I mean, Remake's combat. I mean, this one's basically the same. It's just more expanded upon with some of the linking abilities that you have with your teammates. But that was in Remake. That was in the Intergrade or Intermission DLC, which I do think you need to go back and play.
Yeah.
But yeah, playing as Yuffie, like she is so fun to play with. Like her ninjutsu, like having the up close like attack, and then you use your ninja star ability to basically stay back and kind of throw it at them. And then you can also change her from like fire ninjutsu to lightning to ice, so you can change it on the fly once you have your ATB built up. So it's so satisfying.
Yeah, I didn't play with her much.
Yeah, and again, like I probably wouldn't have either, but I played her in the Intergrade DLC, and she was so much fun that as soon as I got her in the main story, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play with you because she's more fun than like Aerith. I do not like playing with. She's like so slow to control.
Yeah, Aerith's great.
Tifa's pretty fun. Like she's up close and personal, but Yuffie out of the 3 females I think is the most fun to play with.
Have you played any more in handheld?
I did not. I have not. It ran pretty mediocre. Good. Yeah.
Speaking of, well, actually, I'll let you finish Rebirth. Sorry.
That's it, basically.
Okay.
Having a blast.
I was just going to ask because I've been watching and listening to some Lies FP Switch 2 reviews.
Yeah.
Are you? I know you have this pre-ordered physically. Are you going to wait for that, or are you just going to buy it?
Yeah, I'll wait. It comes out October 2nd, so I'm
not
probably
too far from now.
Yeah, it's not too far, and I'm not itching to play it right now. And when I do play it, I'll probably replay it on like the easier mode since I've already finished it. So that way I can get through it and play the Overture DLC, which I don't know if you have to beat the game to play the Overture.
You So you have to get to a specific chapter.
So that's probably what I'll do then, and I'll probably still finish the game as well. But yeah, I'm excited to go back to that game. I heard it runs really well on the Switch
Yeah,
too.
it's the chapter after the like green monster that you fight.
Oh, the bog monster, the
Monster.
fucking god, that the monster that almost made me quit Liza P.
Yep. Same
Yeah.
here. That thing was freaking brutal.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, and it had 2 parts. I feel like Liza P. Every boss had a second phase, a full-on phase, which is a little bit frustrating, but
Kind of annoying.
yeah,
I don't like
Liza P. is still
two
the
parts.
best non-FromSoft
Yeah,
Souls
easily.
game. Yeah. Nick, tell me about Fire Emblem.
Wait, I wrote Fortune's Wave.
Oh, you got early access. I'm so excited to talk
Freaking
about
wish, dude. No, I've just been finishing up the Blue Lions route in 3 houses. I'm almost to the end, and this is just a reminder of how incredible this game is. Like, sure, it doesn't look the best, and the environments aren't great, and some of the maps could be better, but like the amount of variety in directions that you can take your characters, like you can really make them in like anything you want. Like you can train them towards specific classes, which is really cool and a lot different from other Fire Emblems. But yeah, I'm always blown away by this game. It's so good.
Is this your favorite Fire Emblem?
Top 3.
Okay. Is your favorite 3D Fire Emblem? Or I guess one like mainline console, like GameCube, Wii.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely favorite console Fire
Gotcha.
Emblem, and then probably a OG GBA Fire Emblem, and then Awakening.
Gotcha.
Did you finish Awakening?
I'll have to go back and look. I'm not sure.
Dude, that one's goated as well.
Was Awakening before or after Birthright?
That was before.
Okay, I think I finished Awakening, and I think I had Birthright, but I never finished that one.
Yeah, Birthright wasn't as good.
Because that one was like Birthright, Conquest, and then a third. They got real Pokemon on us with that one.
They did. Conquest was that one was like the really good one.
Yeah, I think I had Conquest. Because that was like a blue.
Yeah, the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, those are so good.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm heavily thinking about picking it up before.
You should.
I got over a month left, so I know I can get it done. At least one run.
If you put it on normal difficulty, then you can probably do it in like 30 hours.
Okay. Just
which it sounds like, which is a lot.
Just 30 hours.
I mean, I think I put like 50 hours into my first, but that was on hard. So I was grinding.
Gotcha. All right, Nick. And then last week we finally had an opportunity to play Halo Campaign Evolved Legendary with 4-player co-op. And I will tell you what, you tweeted this out, Nick, but this is like pinnacle gaming right here. Like this is peak gaming. I haven't had that much fun playing multiplayer or co-op in years. It was an absolute blast.
Just goofing around.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we were kind of cooking.
Well, it was like we were 3 levels in. We're like, Nick, are you sure you put it on legendary? And I kept pressing start and checking, and it said legendary, but obviously it gets harder towards the end of the game with the flood involved. But yeah, man, just goofing around, talking shit with your friends. It's just, man, gaming. This is what gaming is about right here.
Talking about Master Cheeks.
Master Cheeks, yeah. Edging, gooning, like yeah.
Edging. Talking about his his suit being able to
jerk himself off. You need to, on Thursday before we start playing, you need to send the group chat the picture of Cortana, the Gooner Cortana, and we're like, all right, boys,
this is what's going to get us through.
This is who we gotta save.
This is our guiding light.
Yeah, absolute blast. I really hope they go back and remake 2 and 3. Because I was watching Kind of Funny earlier because Tim and Blessing reviewed Campaign Evolved because they did like the big 24-hour stream on Friday. But I watched some of it. And they were talking about Halo 2 and 3 and hoping they remake it. And then they were going back and watching all like the Finish the Fight trailer for Halo 3 and the Believe trailer and stuff like that. Like, I remember being a kid when those trailers came out, and I was ready to die for the cause. Like, I was ready to punch a brick wall.
See that Halo 3 trailer with Chief in the desert and the unnecessary cape on his armor.
That was Halo 5.
That was 3.
No, Halo 5 had the cape.
No.
Yeah, Halo 5.
No, you're goofing right now.
No.
Halo 3 trailer cape.
I'm pretty sure it was Halo 5. Yeah, Halo 5 cape refers to the hooded cloak worn by Master Chief from the iconic E3 2013 teaser trailer that first announced the Xbox One Halo game. It was very similar to Halo 3, like the trailer. It was definitely a
I'm wrong.
Callback, but yeah, that was so ridiculous. But he looked badass. He looked so cool.
But he's
so whatever. He's so cool in his suit.
But yeah, Halo Campaign Evolved, so awesome. We made it through the first 6 chapters, first 6 levels. We made it to the library, and we stopped there.
Yeah,
so much fun, man. Just such a good time.
Yeah, it was an absolute blast playing through.
It's a beautiful game too. Like, incredibly beautiful. Runs great. Cutscenes are a little choppy, which is so weird.
Don't know what's up with that. I don't know if that's just a UE5 thing or they couldn't. I don't know. I don't know why they couldn't get that optimized where there were some frame rate issues with but it's expected with 5 people playing or 4 people playing and hundreds of images on the screen. But I'm not necessarily going to fault the game for that. But yeah, the cutscene stuff is odd. I'm not really sure what's up with that.
Yeah, that was a little strange.
No,
not that it like really takes away from the experience, but
no, and I wouldn't if I was reviewing it, I'm not going to dock it a point for having some funky cutscenes, but yeah, it is something to bring up. It's like that's just weird, and there was like that 12 gigabyte day one patch for like the regular edition, and I thought like, hey, maybe it'll get fixed there, but it didn't. So
yeah, like what did that do?
Yeah, I was like, that's why I was like when I got you were like make sure to get the patch in. I was like, well, I'm probably good. And like
what patch?
What patch? All right, Nick. Well, let's dive over to the news. We'll start with just the biggest one this week. There wasn't a ton of news that happened. But we woke up yesterday morning with Nintendo announcing the Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave Direct, and we postponed the podcast mainly to do because you and your family were going through some illnesses, but it works out because we got to watch the Direct. And Nick, as the resident Fire Emblem fan of the show, what did this do for you? I know it's already a day one for you regardless, but did this just kind of like increase your hype level? Where are you kind of at with this game?
Yeah, I mean this increased my hype quite a bit. It answered a lot of the questions that I had sent to you yesterday, and the main one being, is the Coliseum all there is, or is this game going to go beyond the Coliseum? And we definitively know now that the Coliseum that's just one arc of the game. That's an Act 1.
How do you feel? Because a lot of people were like, when I watched it, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. But some people I saw were upset because it's kind of a huge spoiler. Like, why would Nintendo reveal this so early? But also, I think it was kind of smart of them to do that because then it adds to like the interesting aspect of the game. It's like, oh, well, there's actually more story than we initially thought, and that could potentially bring more people in.
Yeah. So Three Houses did the same thing with its trailer,
Okay.
It revealed the time skip, and it showed like the main characters 5 years later. So
Okay.
it's not anything surprising.
Gotcha.
It is interesting that they're doing a similar 5-year time skip and not
Yeah.
like going like 10 years or 20 years. Um, but no, I was not upset about it being spoiled. If anything, it made me more excited.
Yep.
What I am super curious about is, okay, we know that at the beginning of the game, you pick one of the 4 protagonists and you follow their story. They have like route exclusive characters that you can recruit, and then you can recruit people outside of battle. Or like you can recruit like other characters outside of battle. You can also switch to different protagonists in your playthrough and play through their Coliseum arc as well.
Yeah, underneath the same save. I love that. I love that.
That's super cool. My curiosity though, my question is, if I'm going through with Leda and playing a route and I recruit somebody to come to my team
Mm-hmm.
and I switch over to Kai's route, can I recruit the same person? Like, is it an individual sequence, or are these running like? Is there a relationship there where like I can't recruit that person because they've been recruited by Leda? Because other
I,
isn't it just
I would imagine that you probably can't if the stories are so intertwined in the fact that you can actually pick and choose where you want to be at, and depending on the character. Um, I would hope that would be the case, but I don't think we know that for sure.
hope it'll be the case that you cannot recruit
That you
someone
cannot
else.
recruit. So yeah,
I would
I
hope
think
so
that
too,
would
'cause
be
then
a cool aspect.
it just feels like, oh, I'm playing through 4 times. I might as well have 4 different save files because it has no impact, or at least seemingly has no impact on like the main route.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope if you're going through as Theodora and you recruit somebody, that I don't think, or at least I hope that if I'm going through Kai, I can't recruit that same individual. Either a different person I can recruit, or maybe just during that chapter, or whatever the case is, someone else is going to be available, or maybe there's just nobody to recruit during that specific time. I
Yeah.
think that's the way it should be. Now, if it's going to be that way, then yeah, what's the point of splitting off each path if nothing truly matters when you're when you're doing each run, or each story.
And it would be cool because we know that during the games, you are fighting against those other squads.
Yeah.
It would be awesome if you switch to someone else's path, you fight against the squad that you built.
Yeah.
In your other path or with your other protagonist. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. Do we know if it is required to do all 4 stories in order to get to the next?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It might have implications later though, because like we know that we had the time skip, the 4 protagonists, they disappear, and then Eshamel comes down. Eshamel summoned by Sothis, who was in 3 houses. So that's the connection, 3 houses, and you are introduced to this new main protagonist who can then,
which he looks so, like, he and the boy and girl version, they look so cool, man.
They look really cool.
Looks so much better than Engage's.
Oh my god, than Toothpaste Boy.
Yeah, Toothpaste Boy.
But it's cool because you can choose to finish this act with just yourself and whatever other characters you can recruit.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Zelda Breath of the Wild where you can go straight to Ganon. Yeah. Or you can go back and find or save. I'm assuming there's some time travel. Go back in time and recruit the 4 protagonists. So you have everybody on your team at the end of the game. Which
everybody's here.
Which seems really awesome. I'm just really curious on how it all actually works mechanically.
Yeah, and that's what makes me most excited about this game is there's so much stuff that we don't know, and I'm excited to dive in and see how the story changes at all if you do and don't recruit certain characters, or what do you get if you just go with Eshmel and do it by yourself? Like, you unlock something even cooler or not? Does that matter? Does that change the story, or does that just change the difficulty potentially? There's a lot to be excited for with this game.
Honestly, my biggest surprise is the turn-based combat in dungeons.
Super cool. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that next. Yeah, it looks awesome. This game it's just got so much stuff. And that's really what I wanted. Like I wanted side quests, which I think we're in Three Houses.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wanted to expand upon that, and I think they did so with doing like the dungeon stuff. So that's really cool. Like they have like the blaze arts, which all look pretty unique and cool. Who is your now that we've seen like the direct and all the 4 characters, who's going to be your first? Who do you start with? Obviously, you can change. I think at any time potentially, but
Uh, I might start with Dietrich.
okay. He's the one that can like warp through the walls, right? And warp
Yeah,
through different. Yeah, that
he seems cool.
seems like a really cool
And he comes
ability.
from Fodlan, which is where Three Houses takes place. So there's that
Okay,
connection there.
cool.
I think my next choice would be Leda after that.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you decided?
Um. Yeah, probably between the same as you, Leda and Dietrich.
Dietrich, yeah,
Yeah.
Dietrich.
Kai seems cool, but his ability is just like a blast. So like I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, game looks great. Like the environments look really good. They have guns now. Like way to appeal to Americans with a freaking Resident Evil Leon gun. With the looks absurd. It's got
yeah.
like elephant riders in the game now, which I think is new to the series. Yeah, man, this game just looks like a damn good time.
It looks incredible. I'm really excited. Yeah, there's so much to do. It definitely builds off of Three Houses. Like there's a lot of Three Houses DNA here, but it seems like they're righting some of the wrongs from Three Houses and
Yeah.
simply improving on the game. And like visually, it looks pretty stunning. Comparatively.
Appreciate you saying that. We try. We try.
Hey,
Are you excited for Fire Emblem? Are you a Fire Emblem fan? I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem fan in the world, and this direct absolutely blew me away. So I'm very excited for it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. September 17th can't come soon enough. This is at this point probably my most anticipated game of the year over Zelda. So I'm hyped up. I'm bricked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited for it. It looks insane. Any final thoughts from the direct? I was kind of hoping for a demo,
But
something.
How would they do it? Like
I don't know. Like give us like the first 30 minutes to an hour, or let you choose like your character, and then play for one chapter or something, at least one round or something like that. Would have been cool. I was kind of hoping that they would do a Switch 2 edition for Three Houses, but probably too little too late, I would say, if we're this close to Fortune's Weave. I doubt they want people buying a Fire Emblem now and then maybe getting burnt out by the time Fortune's Weave comes out, because Three Houses is so big. So maybe they could have done something like a Switch 2 edition, a few months ago to get people kind of hyped up. Maybe that was something that they left, that or something that they should have done, but oh well.
Yeah.
I haven't played Fire Emblem since 3. The only one you missed, right, is Engage, so which is not the best one.
Yeah, you haven't missed too much.
Yeah, so if it sounds like if you liked Three Houses, then you'll love this one. It's expanding upon it in every way, I guess.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Yeah. If you like Three Houses, and I'm assuming you liked it to some degree, then
yeah,
this is the next game for you.
Heck yeah, can't wait. Nick, do you have the Capcom financials pulled up?
No, let me pull them up.
Okay.
Let's see.
We as a podcast, we don't necessarily get caught up in the financials and the the console warring that can come out of that stuff, but we do like to talk about like Nintendo's and and stuff where we can more so celebrate the games that we love.
Yeah.
And when games sell very well, obviously that means the companies did well and they're going to make more of those games that we love. So,
Mhm.
and Capcom is one of our favorite publishers out there, developers. So, um, anytime we see reports for them, it's always awesome, especially when
Yeah.
their stuff is doing good.
A few takeaways. Resident Evil Requiem has sold 8 million copies worldwide,
It's crazy.
making it officially the fastest selling Resident Evil game ever.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll continue to do well, and I
Do you
bet
do you think we get DLC this year for that game?
I think we do.
I could have swore like July 31st when the two amiibos came out. I could have sworn that was when they were going to launch it, but
I know.
maybe October, like maybe something more Halloween, like scary time frame.
Maybe like around the movie.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
they
did
would.
forget about the movie. Yeah, something that's next month. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't think they care. Maybe about the. I mean, they probably care about the movie. It's obviously their IP, but yeah,
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it would have been in development for a while, but maybe not. Maybe they started it right after
yeah,
Requiem came out.
yeah. I mean, I assume that they probably started it before. They had a team
Right.
squashing bugs and get everything ready for launch, and then they had the other team start it up. So yeah, we'll probably get it this year. I'm itching to go back to it.
Yeah. Pragmata sold 2.5 million copies worldwide.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Such a good
that's
game.
pretty incredible for a new IP. I think this locks in the sequel. I think that's
I
good
think so.
performance, and
Yeah.
the sequel will definitely not take as much time as the first game did. So
Yeah, maybe an expansion or something, and some DLC to go along with the
Mhm.
game. But yeah, I mean, like 2.5 million copies, a new IP in today's world from like a major publisher is I think is big. When so many games are getting sequels and we're not necessarily having sequelitis, but we're seeing diminishing returns on what people can do with sequels. And it was a $60 game, so like I don't know,
yeah,
it's tough saying goodwill to like a $1 billion company, but like it felt good to support that game.
it really did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was great too. So
yeah, it felt like we were supporting a long lost business.
yeah,
Those are really the main takeaways. 95% of 94% of all their sales are digital now.
yeah,
Um,
94%.
93.3.
Wow.
So mostly digital at this point, which
Yeah.
makes sense. I don't think they produce a lot of physical copies anyways. So it could also be skewed in that way, but that is surprising.
Yeah, because I mean, I would assume. I wonder, did we ever get a breakdown of how much it sold on the Switch 2 of that Generations pack?
Mm.
I wish we get a breakdown for that. That would have been. I'd be curious to see how many people played it on the Switch 2. Physically, I guess.
Oh, physically? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but digitally too.
Because the Generations pack was digital as well.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was cool. Well, I'm glad Capcom is doing their thing. It's not in our news, but I did bring it up earlier. But Monster Hunter Wilds is getting a prologue demo for I think PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I think it's like the first 3 chapters, and it ties into. You can carry it over into the main game if you decide to purchase it. I love game demos that do that.
Yeah.
So awesome. You haven't played Wilds, have you?
No, I haven't. I was kind of waiting for a Switch 2 version.
Wait for Switch 2. Yeah. I wonder where that game. I know they announced the expansion coming, and that's not until next year.
Is it next year?
I want to say it's next year, like next spring, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm assuming it's next year.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. And then this also is in our news, but I do want to bring it up. Attack on Titan 3 comes out December 10th. And it's coming to the Switch too. That wasn't previously announced, so that's really exciting. So
are you gonna pick it up on Switch 2 or are you gonna play it? else?
I am definitely gonna wait for reviews. Well, I'll probably end up picking it up. I enjoyed Attack on Titan 2. The controls were a little bit funky with flying around. Like it was okay, but not great. A lot of people say what Fortnite did with Attack on Titan and moving those controls was a lot better than the actual game itself, which is funny. So hopefully they tighten that up, and no pun intended, and make that flying around fighting Titans more fun.
Yeah.
So like the crazy like, I mean, that show ended 2 years ago. You think they would have had something ready to go back then, but I don't know. Timing is always funny with that
Yeah,
type of stuff.
timing. I'm sure maybe got stuck in development hell for a little bit.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap the show up?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we'll get Nintendo financials later this week. So we'll see results for Star Fox, Yoshi.
I mean, we talked about before Yoshi. We both think Yoshi and potentially Mario Tennis cracked 1 million. Maybe that demo helped. Maybe that sale helped.
Yeah.
Demo probably helped for Yoshi a little bit. And the Star Fox, I think, just being $50, and I think word of mouth got around with that game too a little bit on Twitter. People are loving it.
Yeah.
That probably cracked 1 million as well. I don't know about 2 for Star Fox, but definitely 1 for sure, which is exciting.
Yeah,
that means we'll probably
definitely more than 1
finally get a sequel to that game, which is funny. So
we'll see.
We shall see. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate everyone watching and listening. If you're watching over on YouTube or watching the VOD after, if you can like the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. And review us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice. That would also be appreciated. And we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.